So after IPL, BPL, CPL, PSL and so many other leagues out there, you got to remember one more name now, and that is the MLC, Major League Cricket, which is going to be played in the United States of America. Why we're live joining you right now? That's because the schedule for the inaugural edition of the MLC is out, and we are here to give you details of what exactly the MLC is going to look like as far as the inaugural edition is concerned. Who are the superstars involved? What is the format going to be like? How many teams are there? Many of you would possibly know about the IPL connection as well, but there is something more that we've got to add as far as that IPL connection is concerned, and how it is going to be different from the IPL. That is also something we're going to be touching upon in this video. So stick around there for a couple of minutes as we talk you through the details of the Major League Cricket and its inaugural edition. 13th of July is when the tournament starts, so exactly a month from now you'll have the first match of Major League Cricket being played, and the finals of the tournament will take place on the 30th of the same month. So for about 18 days you're going to see slam bang cricket, wham bam cricket, whatever you want to call it, in the United States. So mark your calendars if you are in the United States or you love the T20 format of the game too much. This is something you want to be interested in as well. So just hang on there. We'll talk you through all the details of MLC and its first edition. Let's get going without further ado. I think there's something wrong here though. Shum, can we just see? Alright, we'll get that glitch sorted out. Meanwhile, let's get talking about Major League Cricket a little more here. The format is something we're going to be discussing and telling you about. And there are going to be 6 teams for starters. There's not a lot of teams that are going to be taking part in this inaugural edition. But you expect as the tournament grows, there's been a lot of hurdles as well. Let's not forget, because this was something that was tried last year as well, but it could not happen. There was a youth league that was introduced instead. So after facing all these hurdles over the last couple of years, finally now we've reached a point where Major League Cricket is ready. It's finally out there. The format has been put out. All the details around it have been worked around, and the best of players, I can tell you, will be there participating in the inaugural edition of the tournament. 6 teams, like I said. There is an IPL connection as well, which we'll be touching upon, and there's lots and lots out there that's going to happen, which is good enough reason for us to be excited about. Let's tell you a bit about the history first. Take a look at the visual on your screen. As far as the history of the competition is concerned, in June 2012, like I was saying, the MLC announced the inaugural minor league cricket youth season. That was because you were seeing some hurdles take place last year, which is why they had to announce a minor league cricket youth season. And this was held in between 11 teams. 11 teams you saw participate in the Major Youth League season that happened last year. Let's move forward and tell you about the teams. Like I was saying, 6 teams. Let's tell you about the cities now, out of which these teams will be based. Number 1 will be San Francisco. Then you've got Los Angeles as well. New York also has a franchise. Then there's Dallas, Seattle, and of course there is Washington DC as well. So 6 teams will be taking part in the inaugural edition, and on your screen are the names of the 6 cities which will be taking part in the inaugural edition. Let's move forward now and tell you a little more about the inaugural edition and what the IPL connection really is. Now, there are 3 IPL franchises which have the same owners as the IPL, and you're going to be seeing them having franchises rather in MLC as well. So the Chennai Super Kings, their franchise in MLC is going to be called the Texas Super Kings. Then you've got just like you've got Mumbai Indians, then you've got the New York franchise. It's called MI New York, and like you have the Kolkata Knight Riders, their sister franchise, let's say, in MLC is going to be based in Los Angeles. Over there, we've also mentioned for you that it is going to follow the same format as the IPL. So out of the 6 teams here, you will see 4 teams qualify and make it to the playoffs. Just like you see in the IPL, the top 2 teams will play a qualifier, followed by an eliminator which will take place between teams placed 3rd and 4th. And you will also see there be an eliminator taking place between teams 3 and 4. But unlike the qualifier 2, which is called in the IPL, over here it's going to be called the Challenger. So that's going to be the difference between IPL and the and the MLC. But this isn't the only difference we were talking about. This isn't the only difference, like I said earlier as well, that's going to set this apart from the IPL. There is another key difference here, and let's tell you that key difference. That key difference is going to be about the fact that you will have up to 6 players taking part. As far as foreign players are concerned, up to 6 players every franchise can name as far as their makeup or their playing 11 are concerned. So that's the difference. In IPL, like you guys know already, you can have up to 4 foreign players, but the MLC will have up to 6 foreign players taking part. But here's an inside scoop as well. This is something we're picking up. The ICC is already looking at formulating rules which allows only 4 players to take part, because the MLC isn't the only league. In ILT20, if I'm not wrong, you can have up to 9 players as well. So the ICC is already working towards that. But for now, as far as the inaugural edition of the MLC is concerned, you will have 4 players, 4 foreign players that teams can field. If at all there's a change in the future, we'll update you. But for now, as far as this inaugural edition is concerned, you're going to have 4 teams taking part in the 4 foreign players being fielded by the teams. Now, let's talk you through the superstars, because this game is all about the players. It is about the superstars who are going to be taking part, and plenty of them that you saw take part in the IPL are going to be seen in the Major League Cricket as well in the first edition. So, let's get you information as far as their the presence of these superstars is concerned. There is going to be Marcus Stoinis from Australia taking part. There's going to be Lungi Ngidi, Liam Plunkett, Corey Anderson will also be seen taking part. Quinton de Kock is going to feature, so will his compatriot, his national teammate rather, Wayne Parnell. Sikandar Raza, somebody you saw in the IPL, will also take part, will also be taking part, as will Dasun Shanaka, the Sri Lankan, and Rick Nokia, another South African who's going to be participating, as will Marco Jansen, Wanindu Hasaranga, Glenn Phillips. So all these superstars you're going to be seeing taking part in the inaugural edition of the Major League Cricket. All the more reason for you to be excited if you follow any of these cricketers. They've already lit up the IPL, the PSL, and all the other leagues out there, and another forum, let's say, for these guys to be entertaining all of us who really dearly like the limited over, rather the shortest format of the game. So all the more reason for us to be excited about. So those were the details as far as the inaugural edition is concerned. For all of those joining us right now, do go back, watch the full video. We've told you how it is different from the IPL, how it is similar to the IPL as well in many ways, and what the format is going to be like with the superstars, the history of the competition, and we also touched upon which franchises, or rather which cities will the franchises be based in. So all of that put together for you in this video. Do like, share and subscribe to Sports Today if you like this particular video, and always like we tell you, do press that bell icon so that you know when we go live. Thanks a lot.